This is just my third trip to Fukuoka, in the comfort of the spectator seats, but it's Shoketsu's 26th, in the discomfort of the ring. Here he is at 45, older than the number of yearly bouts he fights, battling to end a run of 5 straight defeats. And end it he did with a creditable 18th win from 42 bouts this year. Had Asashoryu not beelined for the exit on Thursday, he would have seen a pretty complete lineup of his erstwhile foes, the next leaders of the Sumo Association. Here are some of them 13 years ago on my first Fukuoka trip, a reminder of why I work so hard now on the sumo projects I should have started then. Only one of these men did Asa eagerly seek out, the man with whom he dined at Camp Miyagino last night, exchanged gifts, and would now like to do business. He came to Japan with intent to tempt. Hakuho, if this stuffy club doesn't suit you, get out and join my side. Back in the ring, Ukrainian Shishi, down some 20 rungs after a career-worst score in September, was attempting another escape. He was 1-3 by Sunday, 3-3 by Wednesday, and, most emphatically, 4-3 today. Also in Division 3, Tsukahara has pursued salaried life with renewed drive since his brother became his sumo hairdresser. That pulverizer of a shove took him to 5 wins this time, and another step closer to becoming Saitama Sakai's next Division 2 Sekitori. Amazingly, we've had 2 more of them this week. Kitamawaka at the start, and today, Shiba, a long-term presence on the Division 2 border who, after many epic battles, not least this one, finally found a way across. By learning, it seems, from fellow Unistar Asashoryu, exploiting Yago when he overleans. Shiba will be 30 next month, and his raw reaction suggests it was now or never. "It's taken me 7 years to get here because I'm weak," he said. "And it's been tough watching guys I graduated with getting so far ahead. But my colleague Hidenomi's words, 'I'm getting back to Division 1, so you go for Division 2, inspired me." The blustering new wind Shiba represents is raising several creaking sumo pillars. Chiyomaru's brother Chiyotori, once a komusubi, retired today to assume the elder name he purchased years ago, Sanoyama. This was thus his final bout. In Division 2, Kotokuzan kept his title hopes alive But, by the grace of an overturned call, it was game and set to Ichi Yamamoto ahead of the final match. There was agony though for Kyushu man Hirado Umi, who seemed sure of staying in the Division 1 moment, then damaged his knee the next. Let's hope it's not as bad as the knee of Kyokutaisei, now requiring care on the part of his opponent. As with withered colleague Kyokushuho, the leaves are falling from the tree. And that is the look of a coach who's just lost 2 salaried men in 3 bouts. One coach who's gained a salaried wrestler is Sarugatake, who I met today for the first time in 2 years. He confirmed that although his troops are allowed out, they will not be flooding the city streets, and there will be no final day party tomorrow. Let's then derive our joy from the warm-up act. Kaisei down to Division 2 if he loses. But safe for now. And, of course, the main title race. He was cheered just as much as the local men either side of him, and expecting a final day favour from the man 2 along. He was in pole position and looking the more composed ahead of today's showdown. Due to major injuries and suspensions, these 2 men had never met before, and they won't forget this meeting in a hurry. Teru first, Abi second, and all to contest. Contest over. Terunofuji wins the November title, his 4th of the year, and his first 2 at Yokozuna, equaling Taiho's near 60-year-old feat. He does it by swiping that elbow away to break the throat hold, the only tactic Abi had. And look how that huge right knee comes across to thwart the second attack and force a stumbling, tumbling retreat. The key thing I learned when falling to Division 5 is how to manage yourself mentally each day, Teru told NHK. So for each and every daily bout, I put everything into meeting my opponents head-on. Today, I had to extend myself a bit to stop his advance. That's what I consciously tried. The new, humbler Abi simply said, "The Yokozuna showed me my weakness, and I just have to train harder." He must be in line for a consolation prize, though. For now, congratulations Terunofuji again. I will of course be there tomorrow, but as the title is already decided, I think my evening will be better spent filming the city rather than using my computer again. Let me thus film the sumo and the city, and post all the footage together next week. Thank you for watching.